Imagine looking up at the night sky and realizing something impossible, a perfect circle of darkness, swallowing the stars behind it, drifting closer with every passing hour, no glow, no sound, no explanation. Only a void, silent, ancient, and hungry, a supermassive black hole, entering our solar system. For countless generations, humanity has feared the unknown, but nothing compares to this. Nothing rivals the sheer dominance of a black hole millions of times the mass of our sun. Black holes sit at the edge of our scientific understanding, bending light, warping space, slowing time. Most remain far from us, lurking in the distant corners of the galaxy. But space is unpredictable. Stars collide, galaxies merge, and in those cosmic battles, monstrous objects can be flung into the void, wandering, drifting, lost. One of them could be heading toward us right now. At first, we wouldn't see anything. A black hole emits no light. It hides in the fabric of space itself, but its influence cannot be concealed forever. Astronomers might detect a faint gravitational wobble in distant stars, a distortion in the paths of light, an unusual gravitational wave rippling across space-time. Then the realization, an object of unimaginable mass, invisible yet undeniable, is coming our way. Panic would spread across the world as scientists confirm the truth. Humanity would be left with one terrifying certainty: there is nothing we can do to stop it. To understand the scale of what is approaching, we need to understand the nature of the monster. A supermassive black hole is not simply large. It is a gravitational tyrant, a cosmic king. Millions of times more massive than our sun, it commands everything around it. It can stretch planets, tear stars apart, and consume entire solar systems. Its tidal forces can turn solid matter into threads of atoms. Its gravitational pull can rip atmospheres away from planets long before it arrives. This is not destruction in the traditional sense. This is erasure, matter collapsing into a point with no return. We've never witnessed such a force up close, but we've seen what they can do to the universe. Astronomers have watched stars being torn apart, their remains swirling around the event horizon like glowing ribbons. We've seen galaxies shaped and sculpted by the invisible weight of these giants, and in 2019, humanity captured the first real image of a black hole, a glowing ring surrounding perfect darkness. It was the closest glimpse we've ever had of nature's ultimate predator. Now, imagine that predator entering our solar system. The timeline of events would be catastrophic. 100 years before its arrival, the first signs would appear: strange gravitational anomalies, slight shifts in the orbits of distant objects. The outer planets, Neptune, Uranus, would start to wobble. The Kuiper belt would scatter like dust. Comets would be pulled inward by the thousands, turning the solar system into a cosmic minefield. Within decades, the entire outer region would fall into chaos. As the black hole drifts closer, light itself begins to warp. The stars would stretch and twist in the sky. Constellations would appear distorted. Even the sun's rays would bend unnaturally. Time near Earth would slow by fractions of a second, too tiny to feel yet undeniable to our instruments. Humanity would look up and feel something primal, an instinctive dread of the universe bending. A year before the black hole reaches the inner solar system, the major planets begin to fall out of their orbits. Jupiter spirals unpredictably, its storms intensify, its moons begin to collide, Saturn's rings tear apart, scattering millions of icy fragments across space like a shattering halo. The solar system, the structure that has survived for billions of years, starts to unravel piece by piece. Then comes Earth's turn. Our orbit becomes unstable. We drift closer to the sun, then farther away. Temperatures swing violently. Winters become lethal. Summers become unbearable. Tidal forces begin to subtly deform the planet. Earthquakes become constant. Oceans surge inland. Weather becomes unpredictable, violent, deadly. Humanity realizes that survival is no longer a long-term discussion. Time is running out. As the black hole draws even closer, it challenges the sun itself. Our star begins to wobble in place, pulled by a gravitational force it cannot resist. Solar flares erupt across its surface. Massive arcs of plasma stretch outward, ripped into space as the black hole's pull grows stronger. Eventually, the sun begins a slow spiral toward the intruder, a star on a doomed path. The sky glows with terrifying brilliance as the sun distorts, then dims as its outer layers begin to strip away. Humanity would be watching something no human was ever meant to see: a star losing a battle against an invisible titan. In the final hours, the black hole dominates the sky, a perfectly black sphere surrounded by a swirling halo of warped light. The planets drop one by one into unstable paths. Earth begins its final descent. Gravity stretches the planet like soft clay. Mountains flatten. Oceans rise upward, pulled into the sky. Cities crumble instantly. Time slows as extreme gravitational effects take hold. Seconds feel elongated. Light bends. Sound warps. The atmosphere rips apart. And then, silence. Earth crosses the event horizon. No explosion. No fragments, no final burst of light. The planet simply disappears, erased from existence. All of human history, all of life, every memory, gone in an instant into a place where physics breaks down and time itself no longer behaves as we know it. A supermassive black hole entering our solar system is one of the most devastating events imaginable. Yet it also reminds us of something profound. We live on a fragile world, protected only by distance, gravity, and luck. The universe is a vast and indifferent place, where unimaginable forces drift silently through the dark, and despite all of it, we exist. Somehow, against the odds, we're here. But this scenario raises one final question, one that lingers long after the darkness fades. If a supermassive black hole could erase everything, what other cosmic mysteries are waiting silently in the depths of our universe, still undiscovered?